Hello and welcome to Space Engineers with Nightghost 49. I will fully admit, if you guys have been watching my channel, apparently I have the indie bug. I have the early access bug. So I've been looking at Space Engineers for a while, but I haven't been that interested, and then somebody mentioned it to me recently, like, have you played it? I said, heck no, why would I play that? And then I started actually looking at what it was and where it was in development. Also a Kickstarter project that exceeded its initial goals. But not just that, they've updated recently, and they continue to update. The game is very much a sandbox, so this is going to be a little different. Like 7 Days to Die it has some goals, right? Like you're going to die otherwise. And here, there's stuff that's kind of like that, but yeah, it's not that heavy, I don't think, in regards to like having that fear. But anyway, I bought the game. I've been playing it for a few hours. I think like I've logged in about since yesterday, maybe like 3 or 4 hours, just to test it out and see what's what. And I want to get going here. It'd actually be kind of fun to do like a little role play thing. But I'm a big dork and I think that's fun. So let's do a custom world. We'll do survival. We will name this Nightghost 49, Chapter 1. We'll do offline mode. We will not do autosaves. That's every 5 minutes. It'll automatically save the game. It's nice, but it completely stops your game, and then it starts back up again. Now here we can go into the different settings. I'm going to do survival. I'm going to keep everything on. They take 10% less materials, but they give you 10% more. Inventory size I will. Maybe for the assembler efficiency I won't, because that might seem... No, it's fine. And I'm going to leave the welding speed and the grinding speed at 2 instead of 5. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Basically, I just don't want this to be a huge struggle because it's kind of new for me, and I don't want you guys to get frustrated too. So, alright, asteroid amount, we're going to do the largest that we can. An unlimited world. Auto healing. Weapons enabled. Let's do cargo ships. Ships will randomly come in this section. We could try to like take them or disassemble them or whatever, but usually they're guarded from what I've seen. So thruster damage, I do not want thruster damage. That just adds so much difficulty. Delete spawn ship. That's the ship that you start in. It like deletes it. I don't understand why you want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and uncheck that. And no permanent death. Okay. Now I'm debating. I don't really want to do these easy starts because you're just completely set up and you can go. For me, part of the fun is having very little and building your way up. I've played the asteroid one, and that one was a blast. But it took a lot of time to build a base. But you still, this little ship that you have has everything that you need, essentially. So, I mean, that's kind of nice, and it's almost like a mobile base. But in my opinion, like I would rather start without a ship and do like the lone survivor thing. You have to start from scratch, and you have this little assembly area, and that's it. And there's asteroids all around you, and the goal is to build up to a ship so that you can start doing other things. Let me make sure these stuck. Good, great. So actually, I think we'll do lone survival at first. Lone survivor. I know a lot of people like to do the asteroids. I'm actually a really big fan of that too. But I think for this one, let's do the lone survivor first. Let's have a set up platform, and we'll kind of go from there. What should I don't know. I mean, I'm really torn actually. Yeah. Let's do lone survivor. Okay, I'm gonna cut out the loading screen here. Alright, here we are. We're on our platform. I had to step away for just a second, and it looks like my energy on my suit in the bottom left went down a bit. We have our... Here, I'll zoom out. Here's our little engineer guy. Hello. And behind us we have our setup for a platform. Now if we look around, we're connected to an asteroid. I'll go ahead and jump off here and back up a little bit. So we're connected to this asteroid, which has quite a bit of resources in it. It looks like that's iron and maybe some gold, and then just some other things. Down here, let's drop down, turn off our jetpack. We have a gravity generator, which is great, and it's already maxed out. We have our medical room, which also charges up our suit. I'm going to charge up real quick. Then we have our nuclear reactor, which currently has very little fuel, but that uranium will go quite a long ways because everything's pretty inactive right now. We have an assembler which creates products, and a refinery which we can drop just stuff into. Let's go ahead and open this up. I like to get my stuff set up. There we go. And these items right here that we can like set and make, they're going to be for when we want to, start creating a ship. So we're not there yet, but and having that beacon is really nice. But here's my goal. I want to explore this asteroid and actually start building out a ship. We're going to need a lot of iron right away just to make plates, just to start laying out our ship, but my goal is to make a mining ship just right off. I messed around with it before. I was able to get a mining ship with 2 drill heads on it with, I wouldn't call it relative ease, because I had to find, what was it? We'll start moving as I'm talking. I think it was like nickel and some other materials that were extremely rare. Oh, silicon was actually one of them. And iron, nickel. Okay, so here's the thing, we're in the gravity field, but you can also like move away and get out of the gravity field, and then stuff doesn't fall to the ground like it should. It kind of floats off into space. You have to be really careful about that. And that would have been the benefit actually of doing the other play where we had our own ship, because the ship has its own gravity field. You can extend that out. So I'm going to go ahead and start chopping through here. So this first bit, I'm going to show the mining because it's, see, look at that, all this stone. If you hold down T and you just kind of go over it, it picks it up. It's kind of different than what I'm used to. I'm going to make a little trough here just to kind of catch any material. So we've got a dip there as gravity pulls on it from our little station. So I want to get to the silicon, and then we can go around and get the easy to hit iron quickly. So I'm going to keep the mining in the Let's Play for now, but in the future I won't do as much of it, especially when we have the ship, because it can hold so much stuff. It's just a little insane. And it's kind of hard to see what's going on here. I'm just trying to blow through the stuff as much as possible. So nickel right there. Silicon is, that's stone. Silicon, perfect. Alright, we're already there. And we can carry up to 4,000 like units, or I've got to look and see. Sorry, this is picking this stuff up. I'm going to try to keep it under control and not make it kind of crazy. Yeah, 4,000, whatever that is. I'm just not sure what that is. So we'll go ahead and just keep pounding away at the silicon. I don't think I want to sit and mine too much of it, because I don't think we need that much to make the computer parts that we need. Plus, what we really want to start actually working on anything is iron. And then we'll have to make sure we get plenty of uranium to power the ship, but also to power the station that we currently have. Here we go. Alright, so I think that's good. Is this iron? No, it's silicon. Okay, well, let's get a little bit more of it. Why not? No, this is iron. Right? Yeah. Nice. We need lots of iron. Use so much iron just to make steel plates and different piping and grids and materials. It's pretty, there's a lot. Oh, and you see that red right there, that's a commercial freighter. That's those cargo ships that come in that eventually we could probably try to essentially attack, because I think they're all defended, if I remember correctly. We could get quite a few parts off of them. I might do an attempt where I go out there just in my suit It's rather funny because they kill me really quickly. So you guys might get a kick out of that. Okay, we're practically full. If you see in the bottom left, it's red. If we get to 4,000, then I'm kind of done. So, there we go. So we'll take this stuff into the refinery. Let's see, first we want to do the iron. It can only hold so much material, but it starts to make these bars as well. And then we'll do silicon ore and then the stone next. Now from here we can go to production and start making steel plates. And I'm going to go ahead and put 100 in the queue because we get quite a bit of iron. It doesn't take that much iron. We'll need interior plates as well and construction components. So let's look and see here. We'll go ahead and start thinking about the ship itself. So new small ship. I'm going to put it right here. Construction component to do that, which I was building. Here, just give me a handful of those. It takes a little bit to get the materials, and I don't want to take a ton of these while I'm actively mining because it takes up room. And then from here, now our ship's going to be kind of ugly but efficient. Steel plates. Let's just take what we've got so far. We'll take the interior and these construction things. Okay. Let's see, we'll do 3. And then I think we need to go 3 or 2 extra out. 2 more out. Yeah, we'll make it even. I've already gone 3 this way. I think I'll go 1 more row because I want to fit. I think at first we'll fit two drills on the front. It just kind of depends on what kind of resources we're able to gather. But I can run the ship the size that I'm gonna display here with 3 drills. I end up having to put, what is it, 4 reactors on it, but it's not very intensive when it comes to the uranium, so it's not that bad. So what you end up doing is, let's jump up a little bit, hop on top here, turn off the jetpack. Use our welding material, or our welding torch, excuse me. We can take these materials and just start building them out. So I like to have the platform ready first. Now the first ship I go for, I definitely go for function over form. I don't make it look super pretty, but it definitely works, and it gets me quite a bit of material. Like what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting all the parts on here and then just see exactly what I need and not go mining for like massive amounts of material, because this vehicle will do that for us and make our lives a million times easier. I'm building in space. So as you can see in the bottom left, my energy's going down because we're using energy from the suit to power these tools. So I didn't know that at first, and I started getting down to about 10%, and I think I've got the warnings on, where it actually tells you, but I don't really remember. So let's grab a cockpit. We're going to need small reactors, small thrusters, and gyroscopes, and we are going to need drill bits, so let's grab that as well. Oh yeah, look at those beasts. Let's turn those things around. So like I said, we're going to do 2. It's going to be kind of hideous. Let's see, is it even going to be even? No, it's going to be a little off-center. You know, that's fine. And I know that's going to bother a lot of people, but that's just a start, and then we will center it and have 3 actually. So I'm actually not that worried about it. There's our cockpit. We'll do the reactors back here, and I need to make sure they're turned to the outside where I can reach them. And what else? We'll need a ton of thrusters. Well, not a ton. Steel tubes. Let's get some steel tubes. Production. Small steel tubes, I think, right? I have so many of these. Let's just get them going. And I'll just go ahead and grab everything that's in there right now. So, thrusters. Oh, large steel tube. I know how to read. Oh, well, it's already being made, so there we go. Alright, let's grab those right now. Do I want to make sure it's super... I don't care about being super fast. Forward thrust. I'm actually more worried about just making sure everything's covered. Like, that's lined up with the reactor. Okay, perfect. Switch this around. Line that up with the reactor. Oh wait, no, I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah. So when you make a mistake like this, you have to pull out your grinder. And just take it out that way. Oh, I gotta fix that. Started working through it. Nice. Alright, so flip that around. Even with the reactor. Perfect. Now we're gonna have to make sure that we also... What is it? Oh yeah, we gotta do left and right. So that we have control. And then up and down, because it's, you know, 360 degrees here. So top, bottom. Top, bottom. Did I do that the same? Yeah, okay. And then we also need gyroscope. Those, I want to do 2. I think it's a good idea to have 2. So we'll just do 2 right there. Alright, and what we can do is just, we could start assembling these things. The big dogs are the reactor, which we're going to need a lot of things. We need metal grids, we need reactor components, motors, computers. You know, we need lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. So, if we look here, grids, not a big deal. We'll go ahead and get those going. But reactor components, we need gravel, which is from stone. That's not a big deal, but it's silver. It's going to be a bit of an issue. We're going to need computer parts eventually, which is silicon and gold. Let's see, what is he currently working on? I don't have enough gravel. Okay. What else? Yeah, motors, the whole 9 yards. So I think I'll put a bunch of motors in here, 20, and 10 of those. We're going to need thruster components, which take cobalt, gold, and platinum. I don't know how many we need, so I'm going to do 20. And computers. So, I mean, they're ready. I don't have everything that I need for them. But let's go ahead and drop off all the stuff that we've been carrying here. Wait, inventory. Perfect, okay. I think what I'll do is I'll queue up more steel plates, more construction components, and more interior plates, because it's all iron. So we'll put it to the beginning of the queue. Anyway, alright. I can't move that one for some reason. Okay, do we have any inventory on ourselves? No, we don't. Perfect, okay. Now, we need to find lots and lots of stuff. So we need gold, we need silicon, we need... what else? Nickel. I'm trying to remember all the stuff that we need. We've seen a lot of everything. And so the first few episodes are definitely going to be us hunting down resources and trying to mine those out. The hard way. By hand. Let's see. Wait, is that gold? It is. Okay. So here's the thing that kind of stinks. Gravity's going to pull things down that way. So I gotta think. Either we don't use that spot until we have a ship that will collect it automatically, or we find a way to kind of collect it. Oh wait, what's that? There's like this bluish stuff right there. What is this? Is that magnesium? I think it is. Alright, again, the gravity's not really working for us, so why don't we dig our way in a little bit and then kind of work down to it. Stone, stone, lots and lots of stone. Come on. I know some people like to see this view too. Alright, build a little trough down here. I've got to keep it first person when I'm doing this, for the most part. At least until we get a ship. Okay, it's actually starting to rest here a little bit. That's good. Okay. So wait, gravity's going up that way? We got completely turned around. Space! Where is the iron's straight up there? But where was that? Magnesium. Okay, magnesium's down there. Aha! Yeah, see it starts to like float out there into space. And then you lose it. So I'm gonna hold down T as I'm mining, just to grab the stuff up as it comes up, at least as much of it that I can. I know there's not really that much to see right here. Oh, don't go, don't leave. I need you. Alright, let's check around, make sure we didn't miss any. Okay, there's a little bit right there. And what's this? Is that getting into iron? Yeah. Let's just get a little bit of iron while we're here. Gotta find some uranium for sure. Okay, let's pick all this up. Let's flip around and check our inventory. We've got 4K magnesium, a little bit of iron, some stone. I think what we'll do is we're going to call it good in this little area for now. We can always come back. We need to tackle the gold. Let's see, where's... Is there any gold anywhere else? Let's kind of whip around underneath our asteroid. Gold, 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 anywhere. There's a lot of iron. There's no gravity here. Well, we're back here to the gold. Alright, well, gravity's going that way? Odd. Let's just do what we did with the magnesium and let's work our way to the gold a little bit. Oh, that's gold right there. Very nice. Okay, I think I'm flipped around. I'll puke my guts out. I've always wanted to be an astronaut, by the way. With space camp and everything. Huge nerd. So I found that if you leave the opening as small as you can to get in here, it's much easier. Like, you don't have to worry about it falling everywhere. So gravity's going up that way, which is advantageous. Nice. I'm actually doing a lot better than I did when I was playing on my own. I think that's just stone, but the color looked like blue, like magnesium again. Okay, let's take a look, make sure none of it's flying out to space. Alright, our suit energy is down to 13%. We definitely need to go back. And also, if you look at our volume, we're at 3,500. We can only carry 4,000, so... Top down. Charge up here real quick. Charging up. I know when you get in a ship, it automatically charges up when you jump into the cockpit. We don't even have one yet, so can't do that. Alright, let's go to the refinery. We'll drop in our gold. I'll do the iron because we use that so much. The magnesium next. Then all the stone back there. So it'll start just cranking that out so it goes gold ingots, gravel. And in production, if it can build this, it will. But I haven't found nickel and cobalt yet. But it can do... I don't have silver yet. Yeah, I can't really do anything except those. So we'll just let it continue working on that. Alright, I think that'll be it for this first episode. I think I will mine off camera But I just wanted to give you an idea. I'll do a little bit of this mining off camera, see if I can find nickel and the other items that we need. So I hope you guys like the idea of doing this. It's a pretty cool game, actually. And multiplayer is actually pretty fun too, but that's always an option that I'm trying to get people that will play with me, but there's also server issues and money and blah blah blah. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm probably going to just keep mining and build up enough to where next time hopefully we can start at least building parts of the ship, if not the whole thing. So thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.